See if I can do this without putting it in a vise. I might have to walk away and put it in a vise for a second. I don't know. My hands are also extremely greasy, so I'm sure that is gonna help. Yeah, I gotta put this in the vise, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, I was able to break loose in the vise. Let's get the capsule out. Fucking jeez. The reason I have to take the capsule out is because I can't get my fork seal, dust cover, all the washers and spacers. None of that will come off unless you get the capsule out. Jesus. Flicking the wrist over here. Alright. My nut is kind of stuck in there, but I'm not really worried about that right now. So this is your capsule. Let's get that out. This is an oily mess, as you can see. Now, I know there's going to be... Oh yeah. I'm going to leave the capsule in. Well, no I'm not. There should be one more piece that's going to fall out. Let that drain for a second. Oh, there's our other piece right here. Come on. The spring sits on that. Hell yeah, we're still recording. Alright, so we got our inner fork tube. It's important sometimes, if you haven't done it in a while, you want to take a picture of these, because this is obviously key. You got a spacer here. I don't even know what to call this, but you got a ring here, here, fork seal, dust cover. Got to have that order right. This one be a little bit of a pain in the ass. Just kind of have to pry this off. Now, slide that off, slide that off, slide that off, slide that off. Throw these away. Don't get them mixed up with your new seals, because that would fucking blow cock. Wipe your hands off as if you're not about to get covered in grease again. Okay. First thing, let me brake clean off this tube a little bit. Find my brake clean. Where is my brake clean? I don't even... What the fuck? What did I do with it? Ah, here we go. Hold on. Clean all that off. Now, when you put your new fork seals on, first thing you're going to want to do actually take your new seals, get a little bit on your finger. Line the inside of the dust cover and the seal because it'll slide on easier. Then, last thing you want to do is tear it up. Get you a plastic bag so it'll slide over everything, because there's ridges in the inner tube and you can cut your seal on that if you don't use a plastic bag. There's our dust cover. Now I'm going to get some oil on our fork seal. Same thing. Make sure you got that seal going the right way. I think that's right. I hope that's right. Just kidding, I know it's right. Okay. Dust cover and seal. Now, we want see this spacer here, and then this, and then this. I hope my phone's still recording. I'd be pissed. Be cool if I had this on video. Okay. That. Okay, now, this part is a pain in the ass. And it's sometimes, actually before I progress, I'm going to put the cap on my fork oil before I knock it over. Because I've done that more than once. Okay, I don't see my cap. I'm just going to move the fork oil. Alright. Now this part is kind of a two-person job sometimes. If you had the right tools, it wouldn't be, but I don't have the right tools. Sometimes it's a two-person job. Sometimes it's not. I might be able to get it. Let's see. We need to get this right here is going to have to get driven into the outer tube. So drop that in there like that. Now I have to hold the tube up. It'd be better to use brass, but I can't fucking find mine. So when you're using not brass, you need to make sure you don't scratch your inner tube. So we're going to try not to do that. What I'm going to do is have each of these on one side. I'm just try to tap that seal, get it driven in there. I might be able to do it. I might not. I might have to go get a second hand. Okay, looks like I got it started. Wow, I was actually able to get it started by myself. It's really hard to do. Really didn't know if I was going to be able to do that. Now it's just getting that seated in there. Once again, should really be using brass, but I'm not, so fuck it. See if that's... I need to make sure it's all the way down in there where the seal is not gonna go in correctly. Let's give it a couple more taps. You can usually hear by the sound. Oh. It might be in all the way. Maybe. Let's find out. Okay, so now, spacer in. Fork seal start. New fork seal. Okay, there's our new fork seal. Now, take our PVC pipe. Might not be there. Okay. You should, when you do this, you should have two of these to go around it equally, but I didn't have any of the right sizes, so I had to modify one. But it works. So you're just gonna this is painful. Make sure you're using the flat end. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, I kind of need a second hand. I might have to go get one. Let me get a glove on, actually. Don't fall over. There we go. Ah, damn. That one was a little harder than the last one. I don't know why. But it should be in there now. Yep. Okay. Get this glove off. So now, we put that first piece we took off. And this right here locks your tube in, or sorry, locks the seal in place. And once again, some of this stuff really is a two-person job, and I've kind of been getting lucky throughout this process. So we're gonna, there we go. I think. Okay, when you have this clip in here, you need to make sure it's sitting in the grooves, or the fork seal is not going to sit right. I think I have it correct. Now, you can slide your dust cover on. This is all just a big greasy mess. Let's wipe this down. It's bothering me. Fucking getting grime everywhere. You want to keep the grime off. It's just gonna wear out your new seal. Even though the guy that rides this bike, all that, let's get all that out of there. Even though the guy that rides this bike is probably gonna blow these seals out from doing wheelies, let's get the grime off. Okay. Now, drive your dust cover in there. Can usually just do that by hand. So I say. There we go. Okay. Now, let's go ahead. Wipe it down one more time. Bottom that out. This end first, the titty end. Actually, wait. Let's not do that. Let's do our fork level first. Okay. $135mm air gap. Just a little bit less oil than what it calls for. So we can try to prevent for wheelies. Hold on. Let me zero this out real quick. Here we go. Okay. I guess it wouldn't really matter. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the spring down in there. Doesn't really matter. if you wait or not. Figured I'd just do it. Pretty sure. Let's see how much. It's gonna take most of this bottle. I think. I'm not even sure if this bottle is actually enough for factory spec. Okay, let's stop right there. Okay. Uh-oh, my light's dying. Come on, stay on. A little more. Stay on, light. Okay. 135. Get my tool out of here. So make sure I'm doing this right. Yep. Okay. Leave the air out. Alright, that feels pretty good. Let's take our custom tool. We still recording? Cool. Almost done. God damn. Alright, let me go put this in the vise. Okay. Now my tool is stuck in here, so let me just get that out. Alright. There you go. There's your dampening. Make sure I have the right amount of threads on the end of that. They were a little bit showing at the bottom. That's aluminum. Shouldn't tighten too much. God damn. Hands are greasy as fuck. Now I'm not going to tighten these caps all the way. When you guys put the forks back in the clamps, that's when you'll tighten it all the way. I'm just gonna get them snug. And this is the only wrench that appropriately fits. Okay. All right. Oh yeah. Dang, she feels good. Wipe that grease off. Alright. Nice and clean. The fork's covered in grease, but there you go. It's rebuilt. It's good to go. Ready for some wheelies, boys. I'm going to brake clean this thing down a little bit more. Awesome. Let's see how long that took. 32 minutes. Not bad.